Welcome back to the program. You're still watching News Tonight live on GHOne TV with me, GHOne Karim Dini Osman. Now, care providers of special needs children, especially those living with cerebral palsy, have decried the lack of implementation of Ghana's inclusive education policy. The situation, according to them, has overburdened parents and put pressure on the limited infrastructure dedicated to providing quality care for children with special needs. This came to light at an event held in Accra to mark this year's World Cerebral Palsy Day.
A mother of 4-year-old Churchill Arthur, a child with special needs. She says juggling between work and caring for her child is tough, especially in a country where inclusion exists only on paper.
I have a lot of fears. Because in case she goes to school and there's nobody to take very good care of her, I don't know what will happen. So that's why I've kept her home for this long. Yes, I'm planning to take her to school next academic year, but there are still fears.
But she's not alone. Emilia Jinkel's 11-year-old son is experiencing serious challenges with his education due to his condition.
It's been very tough. You know, getting this case in school is a hassle in this our country. Nobody wants to take them, and even the special schools don't want to take them. You send them there and they ask you, is he potty trained? Knowing a CP child, you want the child to be potty trained before you take a child into a special school. For the normal schools there, it's a hassle.
According to the World Health Organization, everywhere in the world, out of every 1,000 live births, between 2 and 3 babies will suffer from cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is a complex neurological disorder at the level of the central nervous system. It is caused by irreversible brain lesions occurring before, during, or shortly after birth. In marking the 2022 International Cerebral Palsy Day, Impact Care and Rehab Foundation, in collaboration with the Center for Learning and Childhood Development, is pushing for the government to do more to improve the living conditions of those with special needs. Leonie Akofio-Sowa is the operations manager at the Childhood Development Center.
Education has been a big challenge for the mothers. Even though Ghana has an inclusive education system, in actual sense, it doesn't really work. When the mothers take their children to the public schools, because there aren't special teachers there, there's no one to take care of the kids. Most of them have to take their children to private schools, which are very expensive.
Impact Care and Rehab Foundation's Mildred Osei Esiama is worried stigma is still a major challenge in many Ghanaian societies.
Initially, it was difficult for my family to accept it because they were wondering why I want to be in that why I want to set up a center for children with disability, because normally they know that people who have children with cerebral palsy or children who have parents who have children with disability are those that set up a center like that. So they were not okay for me, but along the line they were able to accept my concept, and then we joined together.
The Education Strategic Plan for 2010 to 2022 under the Inclusive Education Policy stipulates the Ministry of Education shall provide education for those with physical and mental impairments, orphans, and those who are slow or fast learners by including them wherever possible within the mainstream formal system, or only when considered necessary within special units or schools. But this is yet to be realized. The concept of inclusion is one that advocates say might prevent hurt feelings, but more than that, it's one that ensures people with special needs can participate in the processes of education, government, employment, and society.